Hey, welcome back to Beyond the Deal, where we break down real estate with no filters and no sugarcoating. Today, we are diving into a topic that so many buyers underestimate: property taxes. So, you finally buy a home, right? Your mortgage seems affordable and everything looks great. Until one day, your lender sends you a letter saying your monthly payment is increasing due to higher property taxes. Suddenly, your dream home feels like a financial trap. Unfortunately, this happens all the time, especially with new construction homes and when buyers do not account for tax reassessments. So in today's episode, we're going to dip into why property taxes change after you buy, why new construction buyers get hit the hardest, how to estimate your real tax bill before you buy and see if you're ready, and how Florida's Homestead Exemption can save you thousands of dollars. And last but not least, what strategies you can use to avoid financial stress. Stick around because by the end of today's episode, you will know exactly how to protect yourself from unexpected tax hikes. Let's get started and let's discover how you can save thousands of dollars in the long term by doing the right things. Welcome back and let's get into work. First things first. So, what are property taxes? Well, property taxes are a fee that homeowners pay to their local government to fund essential services like schools, roads, law enforcement, and emergency services. In Florida, the tax is based on the assessed value of your property, which is determined by the county's property appraiser. But here's the key part. When you buy a home, you usually inherit the seller's tax bill at first. That may sound great because it keeps your monthly payments low, but it's not the real tax amount that you will be paying in the future, and that's something that you will need to consider. You must consider. Let me give you an example. Imagine the current homeowner has been living in the property for 10 years, paying taxes based on a value of $250,000. You buy the house today for $450,000. So the county reassesses the property to reflect the new market value, and now your taxes are based on the $450,000 instead of the $250,000. As a result, your tax bill jumps, increasing your monthly mortgage payments. This reassessment usually happens within the first year of ownership, and unfortunately, it catches many buyers off guard. Now, let's see what happens with new construction properties. So, if you think resale homes are bad, when I say resale homes are the property that had a new owners in the past, well, new construction can be even worse when it comes to property taxes or prices. When you buy a brand new home, your initial tax bill is based only on the land value because the house itself has not been reassessed yet. This means that your lender calculates your monthly payment using a much lower tax amount than you will actually owe. Once the county reassesses the property at full value, your taxes increase drastically. Suddenly, your mortgage payments jumps by hundreds of dollars per month. And I'm going to explain that to you. So you buy a new construction home for $600,000 now, right? So at first, your tax bill is based on just the land value. let's say that is $2,000 per year. So those are your taxes now. After reassessment, the tax bill adjusts to $10,000 per year. So that's around, I would say, we said at the beginning $2,000. So $2,000 divided by 12 is around $166 or something like that. Now, if your taxes increased up to $10,000, we're talking about $100 something per month. So we have an increase in around $660 something per month in total. So from one year to the other, your mortgage payments increased for more than $650, and that's insane. It's like if you have a new car or something like that. So unfortunately, many buyers do not factor this in and end up struggling with payments that they never planned for. And this is why it's crucial, it's critical to estimate your true tax before you buy a property. The key question here is, now that you know the dangers, how do you avoid getting trapped? Well, here are my top tips. First of all, always check the county's millage rate to estimate what your taxes will be after a reassessment. Do not rely on the seller's current tax bill. Calculate based on your actual purchase price, and you can do it on an appraiser website. You can do an estimation. If you're buying a new construction property, ask for an estimate of post-construction taxes so you are not caught off guard. And keep extra funds in your budget to cover tax increases, especially if it's your first year of ownership. Last but not least, apply for Homestead Exemption if you are making it your primary residence. It can save you thousands of dollars. And something that I almost forgot, when you are buying a property, it's crucial that you work with a professional who is aware of all the things, who is honest, responsible, and willing to share this information with you. Because you don't want to get surprised with monthly payments higher than what you were expecting and higher than what you were promised when you decided to purchase your property. Well, now, as promised at the beginning of the show, let's talk about one of the biggest tax savings tools available for homeowners in Florida. And it's called Homestead Exemption. We were mentioning it before, right? So if you're buying a primary residence in Florida, you can apply for a Homestead Exemption, which can significantly reduce your tax bill and protect you from drastic increases in the future. How does it work? Easy peasy. First of all, it gives you tax reduction. So Homestead Exemption lowers the taxable value of your home by up to $50,000. The first $25,000 applies to all property taxes, including school district taxes. The second $25,000 applies to non-school taxes and kicks in for homes valued over $50,000. Like in Miami-Dade County, all properties. In Broward, the same. Secondly, SAFE or homes cap. So once your property qualifies for the exemption, Florida law limits how much your assessed value can increase each year, no more than 3% annually or the rate of inflation, whichever is lower. This cap protects you from sudden, massive tax hikes due to rapid market appreciation. Now, who qualifies for this? Well, you must be a Florida resident. The property must be your primary residence by January 1st of the year you are applying. You must apply before the deadline on March 1st of the following year. And you need to consider, you need to have something in mind. which are the ways that you have to apply. So you have several options to apply for the homestead exemption. The first one is you can do it online. You can even do it from your home, applying through your county's property appraiser website. Number two, you can do it in person. You can visit your local tax office for assistance and submit the paperwork directly. Or by mail. So you need to download and complete the application, then mail it in before the March 1st deadline. So what do you need to apply? What are the documents that you need to apply? Well, to successfully apply for the homestead exemption, make sure you have the following documents. Number one, you need to have a valid ID with the property address matching your new residence. Number two, a copy of your property deed showing that you are the legal owner. Number three, a proof of residency, such as utility bill, vehicle registration, or voter registration card showing the property address. This is a quick tip, and I don't recommend this, by the way. If you miss the deadline, some counties, you need to find out which one are, allow late filing within a limited grace period, though you may need to provide a valid reason for the delay. So this exemption not only saved you $1,000 over the long term, but also gives you a peace of mind knowing that your property taxes will not drastically increase overnight. I have seen too many buyers that haven't worked with us, honestly, get into financial trouble because they did not prepare for raising property taxes. Some had to sell their homes while others struggled just to make ends meet. Do not let that be you at all. Before you buy a home, do your research, ask questions, ask the right questions, and factor in future taxes so there are no surprises. Now I want to hear from you. Have you or someone you know ever been shocked by a property tax increase? Drop a comment below and share your experience. I may be able to help you. And before you go, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications because the next week we're tackling another real estate topic that could save you thousands of dollars. And a key recommendation here is look for a professional who is willing, able, and capable of sharing all this information with you so that you're ready and prepared for your home ownership. Until next time, and I hope that whatever happens to you between now and the next time we have the pleasure to meet is absolutely amazing, incredible. Be happy out there.